around? What did you tell them? What turned the game around?
Well, they turned the game around. I tell you, those things don't. What I told them was that you could feel it. It was getting a little hinky in the building there. It certainly wasn't the greatest start we wanted. It's probably the worst thing we wanted. But I just said we just have to stay together here and just chip away, and not get too excited, and just close everything off and just try to play our game.
Well, who was best for you in the turnaround?
Oh, I think they all were. It was important we scored the first goal. We needed to score our first goal before they got anything else. And we did, and we find a way. Our power play works tonight, and, so I thought everybody contributed throughout the night.
What got the power play going?
Well, I think it's been we've done a little work on it. We have tried a different formation, I guess you could call it, and but the number one thing is we have the puck. We won some battles, and we had the puck in the end zone. And kept some patience with it as far as getting to a setup. And, even the other night, we scored one, but I thought we were dangerous when we were on it. We had a number of chances then, and tonight it was very important for us. We scored on it.
Is Volsky serious?
When I haven't talked to Rammer about it, it was his ribs. I think just like his ribs might have pulled a muscle, something like that. I have no idea if it's serious or not. I haven't talked to him.
How important was the grit part of the game for you guys?
What the hell are you doing over there?
I like this place. I got a mind my own.
The grit part of it? I thought the most important part of our game was our mental grit. Is that we didn't get down. We didn't get frustrated and try to turn into solos trying to get back into it. We just stayed within ourselves and kept on trying to play.
I'm sorry.
Were we perfect? No. We had a number of things to work, but I thought we stayed within ourselves and just found a way.
Larry? Do you think you've seen that throughout this streak, or is that wavered a little bit, the mental grit, as you've been?
I think it's been there through most of the time. It's just in like I said earlier, just in a certain shift here and there. That's when we've lost it, and it ends up being a goal against us. We just haven't had any room for any type of mental mistake, and it's really hurt us. Larry, I don't think it's gone through the whole game or through a whole third period. There's just a certain time, and it ends up burying us. And so that's what I was worried about tonight. I was worried going into the third period, and we work our ass off killing a penalty off, and they stub one in the slot, and it goes in the top corner, and it changes the game. It makes it 5-3. And then we take a silly, high-sticking penalty, and it can't happen for Michael Sauer. We've talked about our guys. We're trying to lift sticks all year long, and we're down 4 minutes. So obviously, as a coach, you're thinking, here we go again. But to the credit of our guys, they really blocked shots, did everything they could to kill that 4 minutes off.
That wasn't the only 4 minutes you had in the game to kill. You also had 4 with Duby early. After you tied the game in the first, how big is that to get that kill?
Our penalty killing was huge. We scored 3 power play goals, but our penalty killing was even more important. I mean, we found our way. We have a lot of things we have to continue trying to get better at, and the question Larry asked me, that's an important one as you play these last 24, 25 games, because the games are going to be tight. We need to be mentally sound in what we're doing. And you talk about grit, it's a mental grit. And Doobie's trying like hell. I think Doobie's upset he just wasn't on the ice for a while and was trying to do so much. He ends up taking 2 of them. And Michael doesn't mean to, but it's inexcusable. You can't do it. And, that's what's going to cost us. That we have to have other teams do that, and we need to capitalize. We can't be doing that. And, we're not good enough. We have to be rock solid there as far as momentum swings in games.
John, you're down 2-0, 5 minutes in, 6-game losing streak. How important is it for you as a coach to sort of give them the right message during that timeout so it doesn't, tailspin out?
Yeah, it isn't, and it hasn't been about kicking the hockey club. We really haven't through this, because we think we have played pretty well. But it goes to the question. But certain times in the game, like we pissed it away in Atlanta. And to me, that's a huge, and I hope it doesn't come back and bite us at the end of this year, because that's a huge game that we lost ourselves. And 6 minutes left, we battle back, we score 2 goals, and we're in control of that game, and we let it get away from us. That's what upsets you. But as far as how we've handled ourselves through all of, we've tried to stay together with the team as a coaching staff and just kept on teaching, because it's a good team. I like the players on the team. If it's a different circumstance and I don't think the players are working hard, sure, you may go a different direction. But these guys want to turn it around, and I think you need to respect them that they've played pretty well, but we just haven't found our way to get some wins through this bump that we're going through.
Coach, obviously.
You
Go ahead.
tried everything to get Gabory going. Might more steady production now from Callahan, Dubinsky, Boyle, take pressure off him? Might that
Yeah, you
work?
hope so. You hope so. And I think Gabby, I thought Gabby played well tonight. I thought his last 2 games, he's been around the puck. I thought he moved his legs more the last game than tonight. But I thought he played pretty well. I was hoping he'd score an empty net goal. And wait, did it hit the post or just go wide?
At the outside of the net.
Yeah, but yeah. Jay, that'll help. That'll help into where we're not always talking that Gabby has to score the big goal. Again, I say about Gabby, if Gabby does the other things and not worry about scoring goals, he will score goals. And I think he's doing that. He's moving the puck quicker in the power play. I thought he made a couple of great plays tonight, penalty killing. Wins a battle in the corner and dumps one off to our player right above the goal line, and we ice the puck. I think all those little things are going to help him, and hopefully some people do take the pressure off him.
Coach, you talked about the mental aspect so much. Obviously,
Hold on, but it's his responsibility too. It's not about always taking pressure. He needs to, and that's what I think he's feeling right now, is that he wants to make a difference. I think there's been a change there. So, go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Talking about the mental aspect, obviously every win is important for every player, but for the guys who've been out, how important is this win for them to make them feel like right back in the swing of things?
Yeah, and they contribute. See, I think Ryan Callahan, after his first 2 games, I mean, he scores a couple of goals. I think he's been struggling a little bit. It really hasn't been the Ryan Callahan, and I don't think he's fully healthy either. He's going to play, but I think his game, it's taken him a little bit to get going here. Vinny Prospel, I know it was wearing on Vinny Prospel because he's a mental case, because he thinks he's the responsible. He hasn't won a game. We haven't won a game since he's been back in. So yeah, you know, going back to Stans, everybody contributed, and I think everybody should feel good that we did find a way to win a hockey game tonight.